I don't know if I'm an artist or if I'm a writer, graffiti writer per se. Artist, kind of, that label carries pretty heavy weight to it in terms of, like, there's Picasso, Monet, people that really do art, fine painting. My focus is on lettering. That's why I wouldn't really call myself an artist. I'm more of a writer, a graffiti writer. I guess to maybe the somewhat untrained eye in a lot of ways that, yeah, it probably does all look the same, or that it feels like it looks the same, or it's the same person doing it. And that's because it is graffiti, because it is lettering, so it's got like a foundation. So everybody's kind of doing, we're all really limited to 26 letters in the Roman alphabet, English alphabet. So we're all doing that. We're all writing our name. But when you get down to the nuances of it, none of them really look the same. You're risking your freedom and everything that you're risking your freedom and you're risking jail time and persecution for your art, which is a pretty pure statement to make. There's no real benefit to doing it illegally. You're not going to get paid for it. You might get some recognition for it. Chances are you won't, and it'll be removed by the powers that be as soon as possible. So that in itself is a political act, and it carries a pretty powerful statement. Skateboarding, like street graffiti, are always going to be illegal. I think they relate because they're both street-based. They come from the same kind of environment in a way. The canvas is the street. The buildings, the same kind of surfaces that are utilized by skateboarding and graffiti. A lot of times they kind of cross over a little bit.
I'd say 99% of all people who come to the store, I don't care if it's a grandma, mom and pop from Minnesota that drove in with their kids and saw the art. 99% of the people love it and really enjoy it and think it's amazing. To lay out, something this big, as big as your hand, on an entire wall and have it proportionally be the exact same things you got on paper is pretty amazing.
I think the first time I painted there was probably in 1997. It's awesome. It helps nurture the creativity and sense of community with writers and skateboarders too, and over time, eventually there will be more places like that as the popularity and the growth of quote-unquote street art and graffiti art, as it gains more popularity and as people realize it's not all bad, it's not just tagging and it's not just vandalism, that there's quite a bit of potential in it, and it gives the youth an outlet, and not only the youth, like older people, a place to go and participate and be a part of something that's pretty amazing, because it's a worldwide art movement, and it was started by kids. It was started by little 12, 13-year-old kids in New York, and it's everywhere on the planet now. And I think there's something to be said for an art movement that was started by children.